Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be playing in a vehicle that really crosses the lines between what a light tank and a medium are capable of doing, being the Object 140. This Tier 10 Soviet medium tank has the camouflage values similar to a light, especially when sitting still. The Object 140 features a gun that is more like a medium, but armor that is also more towards a light due to its turret just being absolutely awful. It really is an extremely weird and odd playstyle. Now, I like the 140 after Wargaming changed it. It finally made this tank unique. The Object 140 used to be a worse 62A, but now that Wargaming buffed its top speed and made it have much better camo values, it really feels like it's a different tank compared to the 62A. It's a lot more mobile. It feels like you can do more in some maps, but it feels like you can do a lot less in others, which is really down to your skill level and how you're able to take advantage of the gameplay. Now, the Object 140 has by far some of the best on-movement dispersion values in Tier 10, which allows you to be very, very aggressive and shoot people on the move, which is super, super nice. Now, we're going to cross super aggressively here. I'm going to use this mobility the vehicle has and cross all the way wide. I like doing this in Soviet medium specifically because I feel like you can get away with it more than really any other class of vehicle. And that's exactly what we've done here, is we've played very aggressively and been able to cross this little barrier. Now, we got the 5041 off to the side, and I was able to get one shell in. But let's see if we can get any more out. Let's just poke the guy, and there you go. Another second easy shell in. And at this point, the 5041 only has one shell, which means he can only shoot me once. And yeah, long live the 5041. Goodbye. Well, there goes that guy. Now the TVP is going to try and send me here, but not really sure why, because he's going to die for it. Congratulations, you have sent Drudel's Blitz. You've taken 1,200 off of him, and now you die. No, you're not getting around me. Goodbye. Welcome to TVPs, ladies and gentlemen. The one thing I always say about the NA server I do not like is that, to put it lightly, some players on NA are just a bunch of douchebags who like to YOLO you because they're gonna die, so they might as well ruin your game in the process. That's why the TVP is definitely one of the most notorious tanks for YOLOing me. I don't know if that player knew who I was or he just wanted to be a jerk in general, but that's definitely one of the things I get a bit annoyed with when fighting TVPs, is just the ability to YOLO somebody with almost no punishment. But in this situation, we are living, and that's really all that matters. We've spotted the FE2 and 5B 183, and it looks like the 183 as of now is smart enough to know where the opponent that spotted him came from. So that's something I'm going to have to keep in mind. Oh boy, yeah, there he is. Hopefully I didn't get spotted for that. No, I did not. Okay, that's good. That is definitely good and important. Hooah! There you go. Easy shell into the FE2 and 5B 183. Alright, well, at least we know where the 183 is. We can kind of keep him at bay in that position there. He's going to have a very hard time really dealing with us. The problem right now is more specifically like base A, because the majority of our team is camping in spawn, which is obviously not something I'm all too comfortable with dealing right now. I'm not sure if that 183 has cover behind him, if, you know, something is going to send me any second. So that's definitely the main thing I'm going to be mighty careful of at this current time. We got the 183, though, showing me a side, so we're going to get one easy shell into him there. And it looks like we didn't even get spotted, which is really, really fantastic. Alright, well, we got the IS-4 all the way in the back, who... bonk. Nope, that one did not end up penetrating. But we got plenty more shells. Let's just load in heat. Maybe we can get the side of his turret. This back here is a really nice spot, because it allows you to kind of chill here without ever being detected. Now we're starting to go up on base capture as well, which is pretty dang nice. So there's the enemy 183, and I'm going to wait for him to pull forwards a little bit, just like that. And, yeah, I'm just getting this guy nuked. Alright, now the 183 turns, and we track him. Not bad. Alright, unfortunately it did not end up penetrating him, but I still can't really complain. We got him tracked, and let's go for another shell here. There you go. Not sure if these are penetrating him or not, but, oh yeah, that one definitely penned him. Okay. Well, not too bad so far. Let's just see if we can get another shell. Well, we might just be able to pen that IS-4, or not. Man, IS-4s are such a hard take to pen nowadays. The Object 140 only has about 320 mils of premium pen, which is not a lot, to be honest, so it's definitely something you're going to have to be cautious about when fighting IS-4s or anything that has really a lot of armor. But right now, we're going to get to the side of that FE2 and 5B183 and use his dead corpse as cover. We're such a small vehicle that I can really just sit behind this guy and not really worry too much. 183 does not appear to be happy that he's been killed, but honestly, it's a 183. If you drive a 183 and expect to do well in it, I don't know what to say. Alright, well, we're just going to chill here for now. We're up on base cap, and there's really no reason to leave my position, especially when you've got vehicles like this 57. Okay, well, it looks like our camo is actually good enough that we didn't get spotted. I thought we were spotted by that 57, but we were not. So that right there is a perfect example of the camouflage the 140 carries, and it being absolutely fantastic. Now, I, again, am really surprised that we didn't get spotted in that position there, but we got the grill off to the side, one easy shell into the side of the grill there, and let's see if the grill continues moving on up. There you go, another easy shell in. Grill is dead, and with that, pretty easy game, not gonna lie. We were able to bring this into a victory just by playing the way we did, playing as aggressive as we did. The enemy team was not really able to deal with our positioning, and we get the finishing shell into the rear of the IS-4. This was a perfect example of where this tank really crosses the threshold between a light and a medium. We were able to use the fantastic camo values the tank has, not get detected when shooting that 57 heavy, when shooting that 183, and come out with a first class dealing 3,800 damage. It's all about the mind game when you drive a tank like this, because there are certain games where you're going to do really well, and there are certain games when you're not going to do well at all. Another game to really showcase where this vehicle plays like a light versus a medium is this game on Black Gold Hill. Now, this was actually a game I was recording and then messed up my intro to the video and then just kind of scrapped the game. But I thought this was still a pretty good game to showcase the replay on, because it really does play like a light. You're going to notice the turn armor gets absolutely just boiled here. And when it comes to the gun, it's not great. It's more like a light tank on its dispersion. You're going to notice in a little bit here that I'm going to shoot at the 62A, who was shooting me. I was actually a little bit irritated at this point why the 62A was shooting me over, you know, the Object 26A version 4 or something on the side, because normally you do. But you're going to watch here that I'm going to try and poke the 62A in a bit. And unfortunately, I'm not able to hit him. I'm going to get a very easy shot on his side, misses. That's the first shell. So, after that first shell, I've got a second very easy shell on his tank, misses. And this is kind of the thing about .317 dispersion on the Object 140, is that it's a bit irritating. Fire another shell, misses on the side of its turret. I mean, that right there could have been 900 damage. Now we're going to load an HE, and it does 0. Bro, what are you doing to me, Wargaming? 0 damage HE on a 9 health target, and all the shells are just going loopy. Well, not a great start to this battle. We're at 300 damage. We've lost 600 health. I know that there's something at base B. Not exactly sure what it is as of now. Okay. Well, still a bit of a tricky situation. Let's aim it on the hatch of this mouse. Want to make sure I can pen it. So, up. Perfect shell on the hatch, bounces. Bro, what is this game doing to me today? Alright, well, we do have the light tank. Light tank goes through my turret, so we've lost 900 health now. Once again, you can see the turn armor on this vehicle not being great. So, we're at 500 damage so far, and, well, I can't pen the mouse at all so far, but yes! Alright, the mouse over angles his turret to the side, looking at the rear of an E4, so not really sure why he's doing that, but we are able to finally break 1,000 damage. We get another easy shell into the mouse's turret cheek, and alright, nice. Mouse fires AP, so we get a nice bounce on the roof. I'm above him, so it means my turret's actually going to be quite troll to pen. So once again, we're going to aim at another heat shell on this mouse, so we're up to about 1,900 damage so far. Can we get another pen in? Well, no, not really. I was kind of hoping maybe we could pen the roof, because it was a bit of a easy pen there for a moment, but we'll just go for a pen into the WZ-132-1, and with that, we're up to 2,200 damage dealt. Okay, well, I know the mouse has to drive over this hill, doesn't have the gun depression to shoot me, so we'll get a very easy AP shell into that mouse there, and now we're up to 2,500 damage dealt. I'm low enough down that the mouse can't see me, so that's pretty chill. We got the Jagdpanzer, who I was worried for a second might try and shoot me, but it looks like he wasn't going to. So we're fine from the Jagdpanzer. The mouse, if he wants to push me, can. And, well, that's exactly what he's going to do. He pulls out sideways, tries to shoot me, does, but we've got enough health that it doesn't really matter. We're going to load in a heat shell into his turret cheek now, 3,486 damage dealt, and we're going to load in one more heat shell, and, yeah, not a bad battle at all, 3,749 damage dealt. I was just gonna shoot an AP into that guy, but it looks like my AP just disappeared into the middle of nowhere, so unfortunately I was not able to deal 4,000 damage this battle, but still a pretty decent chunk to be completely honest, 3,700 damage, and a pretty easy victory overall. I really like the Object 140. I think it's an underrated tank. I think it's a vehicle that definitely has its strengths and weaknesses planted in front of you, but if you understand how to take advantage of them, you can definitely have some decent games. Overall today, I would say I actually performed pretty decent in the 140. In fact, if I were to pull up my statistics, yeah, I did 2,890 average damage. Nothing ridiculously high on the average damage, but it was only 4 battles. I was able to win all 4 of those games. It's a bit lower than my average damage this month at 3,000. I've been definitely chilling a little bit more, not going for as much average damage, but overall, I've been enjoying Blitz lately. I've been experimenting with more vehicles than I normally do, been having a lot more fun with more vehicles than I normally do, and caring a lot less about my overall damage. I've still kept the same win rate around 71-72%, but I don't know. I've just been chilling a bit more in Blitz. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.